You consistently moved up one spot every single year. You ended up in 4th place last year. Where will Rami be this year?
You know, hello. I'm really happy to be here with my friends and with all the respect for my friends, I'm coming only for first. I'm coming every year to win, but this year I promise I bring something new and see in Olympia.
That's a huge statement.
This man ain't losing no muscle.
Phil, did you hear that? He's going to bring something that's never been seen before on an Olympia stage.
I think he means you.
Damn, he's talking about a lot of Mr. Olympia champions, and not just myself. He's talking about being the greatest ever. So, oh hell, he ain't gonna do that shit.
You translate that, dude?
Okay, you know, I hear about the dream killers this year. But tomorrow, no more dream, tomorrow's fact. Muscles is cooking you tomorrow.
افشخوا يا رامي افشخوا.
William O'Nack. In 5th place last year.
I was waiting. Dexter. Dennis, I was waiting.
I'm sorry, champ.
I was waiting this whole time. You know, what makes this Olympia press conference so awesome is when someone actually is very confident about their own God-given abilities and is willing to say it in front of everybody. You know, that's what this sport is about, ladies and gentlemen. We train, we sacrifice, we give everything in our soul to go onto this Olympia stage to give you fans, the judges, everybody, something that they've never seen before. I know what that feels like. I know exactly what Randy's feeling. Hell, I was feeling that stuff when I placed 3rd at my very first Olympia in 2008. You know what I'm saying? I understand what it feels like when I was placing 2nd to Jay Cutler those years. You know, and I also understand what it feels like to beat a Mr. Olympia champion. So I get it. There's no disrespect with that. I expect Rami, Dexter, Sean, everybody, even the guys that ain't even here compete, you know, at this press conference to feel that they deserve to whip my ass. I get it, but that's why I train so damn hard. That's why I give it everything I got. You think this is the first time I heard someone say that they were going to beat me? Hell, Kai Green used to say that stuff and he was a lot better than some of the guys up here. That's just being real. So let's just be real. Some of y'all know that too. So you guys want to see me get after it, keep on running your mouth. Because I too have improved. I too have made weaknesses my strengths. See, that's the difference between me and a lot of these other guys, is that even the writers, the analysts, the people, the bloggers, everything they say, Phil don't have this, and then I shut them up. When has anybody else done that? Turn a weakness into a strength. I came into this sport with no back, no upper chest, and this and that, arms too big, shoulders too small, no thigh sweep, this and that. I've gotten rid of all that. They said, oh, his stomach needs to come down, this and that. I've done that. Did everything I've been asked to do. That's called bodybuilding. That's called bodybuilding. That's called sculpting the body. I came in winning, but I wouldn't win the Olympia. My first loss was 3 years. You was scared. First 2, and then what happened? Take 3 years off. I was 25 years old when I turned pro. I was only competing for 2 years. I came out the gate, went into Colorado Pro and New York Pro. I knew that my legacy was not going to be predicated on how many shows I did at that time. Yeah, absolutely. You should say it. He was like, yeah, when Phil hits his stride, he's going to do his thing. And I did.
I jumped right into 5. I went against Flex.
Yeah.
Paul DeLette.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
All those guys. I was scared. I was jumping right into fire.
I mean, damn, and you got burned too. Like, yeah. I get it. You did your thing. You were champion. Let it You know, one of the biggest things that I was trying to do when I came on the scene was to look at guys that had an attainable physique to me, which was Dexter Jackson. When I got my first IFBB Pro loss, it was at the 2007 Arnold Classic where he got second, Victor got first. After that, I was like, I need to get hard, grainy, this and that separated. Consistency with conditioning like Dexter. And then once I was able to do that, I started getting improvement. Watch Dexter.
He like Mayweather. He ran for years and went to get old, then he can beat you.
That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make sense.
You know how Phil is. He's always saying,
but then what happened?
I'm undefeated.
I didn't say I was undefeated. I said I came in here losing. I made sure I made improvement. Dexter. That's what I did. You know, there's a lot of people.
Can I finish?
No, because of the fact that you'll say, okay, Phil took 2 years off. This
So you took 3.
I took 2, bro. I didn't do the 06 and 07 Olympia. And then in 08, I got 3rd in my first Olympia. So if I would have took those 2 years off and came in 10th or 12th, then that was time
I
wasted.
came in 9th, but no, that's no time wasted.
That wasn't time
To
wasted.
me, the greatest is not about being #1 and winning every single thing. The greatest to me is when you lose, you get better because of that loss.
That's what I did.
Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time because he's won the belt, lost the belt, won the belt. I don't care about Mayweather because he's 49-0. You always talk about Mayweather now. He's the greatest. He's not the greatest.
That's not on all the time. I mean, this is bodybuilding. This is bodybuilding. You're trying to change the narrative.
I'm just trying to compare you to him. That's
No,
all.
you're trying to create a different narrative that doesn't apply to me. That's what, see, this is what people do when you're the champion. People try to create different false narratives so that they get the deflection to detract you from what the hell is really happening.
No, that's not
what
what I'm saying. I said, well, you missed the first 2 years. That's all I said.
I missed the first 2 years, and then what happened after that? You know my contest history. I went 3rd, and then you know what's funny? I got 3rd in my first Olympia. Then in 09, guess what happened? I got 5th.
You know, you like a couple.
I got 5th. What happened? I went back to the drawing board and took
Took you back there.
It's okay.
Hey, it's a 1 hour show, guys. Besides, I want to hear from Cedric McMillan. Grab that microphone, gentlemen. Big Mac.
Hey, before you even get started, I want to say, is that jacket midnight blue or navy blue? It's a pretty color blue.
What's the difference?
I don't know how much you're going to try to get this smack talk going with me, but I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? I get a damn attitude and be ready to fight backstage. So let's just keep it focused on trying to pose and look the best we can. Before we get too self-absorbed, I think we need to take a minute to think about life in general and the fact that we are here alive is a blessing alone, right? All of y'all out there have suffered some losses in your family. We as bodybuilders have suffered some losses, right? So if y'all would please keep your seats, but just join me for a quick few seconds of silence, all right? For the people that's not blessed like us to still be here, if you don't mind. Okay, thank you.
Cedric, one of the things that makes you one of the most popular athletes in the IFBB Pro League is your compassion, is your outlook on life in general, not just bodybuilding. You've been very adamant over the years, and bodybuilding is just one thing that you do. People use these phrases, I'm going to war, I'm going into battle, I'm going to do all these things. You're a military man. You know battle, you know war, you know reality out there. You've always had a great perspective on bodybuilding, even at this level, at the Olympian level.
Yeah, I mean, who said who out there? Who? Yeah, I mean, people that ain't been through some of the things that we've been through, that's the best thing they can come up with called battle, right? Whether it be in the army or on the streets. Some people just ain't been through shit in their life, so they try to make a beauty pageant into battle, So, but the thing is, I believe we up here try to make our physiques look the best we can. And, to be honest, bodybuilding started, they were trying to find the most beautiful and most perfect physique there ever was, right? That's what they were doing. It wasn't, let's fight, let's act like tough guys. Let's act like bullies. Who's the biggest, baddest, and all that stuff, you know. So I always try to take an opportunity to take bodybuilding back to its roots and the original intent of what the sport was designed for. I think it's important to respect that, because without that, then, you know, what would we be doing right now? You know, maybe working somewhere in a factory or some shit. You never know, right? So yeah, I just try to me, keeping it real is keeping it in perspective and realizing that all we're doing is getting up there in some bikini underwear, standing beside each other half-naked. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's hope that Cedric finds some posing trunks before tomorrow. I don't want to see him in any bikini underwear. But
hey, I got them on right now. You know, just in case. I can drop my shit. No.
Platform is yours, my friend.
No. But, you know, I will talk a little smack. Dexter is old and he get on my nerves. Roland Winkler looked like Jesus or ISIS. One of the two. Sean Williams got hair. I never even knew he had hair. And Josh got a funny shaped head. And Bob Chicarillo got some long ass shoes on. Hey, and my last thing before I get out of here, I want to give a special shout out to Victor Martinez, Flex Will, and Dexter Jackson. Listen, I was looking at magazines, right? When I had a weight set in my bedroom, looking at magazines, wanting to look like these guys. And to be up here to compete with them is absolutely amazing. Not an amazing accomplishment for me to be able to be with them, but it's an amazing accomplishment for them to still be able to do it at a high level. You know, so I think they deserve a lot of respect and reverence for what they're doing, you know? So shout out to those guys.
thank you, Cedric. Josh Leonardowitz knows a little something about perspective. And Josh, it's been, obviously it's been a very telling year. Obviously it's been very challenging for you, but much like your buddy Flex Lewis, you're back on this stage and you're going to celebrate the life of Dallas McCarver, your training partner and your buddy, rather than mourn his loss. You're actually doing this for Dallas.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone out there, the fans that reached out to us in this time, and a special thanks out there, you guys. Dallas' sister Katie's here, his partner Ashley, so that's, if we can get a round of applause for them for being here in his honour as well. And also to Steve and Jim for reaching out to Ashley in that hard time. I think it says a lot. Matt and Jordan Jansen, I don't know if you guys know, but Matt lost his brother the week before, and then he lost Dallas, and his wife's just their firstborn, and they've named him Dallas Jackson, so I think that's an amazing testament to him. And everyone that's reached out to us, I want to say thank you, especially to the wife for whatever the next day when it happened. And life is short, and you know, we just appreciate everyone being here and supporting bodybuilding, because that's what we love to do, and we love to entertain you guys. I don't know about the negative bikini speech that Cedric's talking about, but I think we're here all to impact lives and funny shaped head. What are you talking about? I just want to say thank you. Just want to say thank you to everyone for being here. Peace, love you guys.
That's why these microphones work. Everybody wants to drop the mic. Victor Martinez, no stranger to the Olympia stage. The Dominican Dominator's in the house.
What's up, everybody? Good to see a lot of you guys here today, this weekend. A lot of new faces, a lot of familiar faces, which is always great to see. The last few years I've been doing so well in Mr. Olympia. I definitely had to qualify by winning a show, which I did this year. So definitely grateful. Not just to be here, but to wake up every day, able to go through some mean workouts, spend time with my family, kids. And I'm not one to always complain. I'm one to always find solutions to everything that's not going right. And now I would have to say, being up here with these guys, always grateful for that as well. Last year, a few of these guys were ahead of me. My goal this year is to come in with, with what I brought in this time around and put these guys behind me. So that being said, I feel better, I look better, and in the end, it's up to the judges.
Well, Vic, obviously you got the return of Flex Wheeler. Johnny Jackson not here today, but is in the Olympia. He's making this his last show. He's going to call it a career right here on the Olympia stage. It'll be a very special moment Saturday night. Jose was talking about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel in terms of career. Vic, you've been on the stage many, many years now. How much more gas you got left in the tank?
That's definitely one I wanted to address. It could be this one or next year, but it's also looming again. You know, I want to be able to enjoy a little bit while my joints are still put together by Scotch tape. You know, so, and I mean it's hard. It's hard to make that decision. Johnny is a warrior, and he's one of Again, I looked up to him many years. We've been competing on the stage for many years. So, seeing him leave is something that's resonates with me because it's coming. It has to come. You have to know when to hang it up. And I had great years competing with many, many great pros. Dexter Jackson. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but he's definitely one that inspires me. All these years, Flex coming back, I think is beautiful, and it gives you that extra fuel you need to keep going. And definitely, it's coming, Bob.
Well, Vic, some years ago we were on the expo stage, checked at the press conference stage, and I asked Ronnie Coleman, when he was competing, still defending the title, who do you feel like the next Mr. Olympia could be? He mentioned your name, Victor Martinez. So I'm going to revisit that now, Victor, and ask you, who do you see as the next guy past Phil to take over the Olympia throne?
Well, you're asking, again, I thought I had ones. I could say what I believe, but it's not on me. It goes back to Japan. We all working hard. We all believe something, and it takes a lot of belief to make you that champion. We have our favorites. I have favorites up here. I like Cedric's physique, and but at the end of the day, it's not up to me. I can predict all I want. You got these bootleg writers always predicting what they think is best, when most of the time they're always wrong. They're always leaning towards, whatever they hear or see because of one good angle picture, So that being said, I mean, again, it goes back to the judges. I'm not going to sit here and start naming names. Again, I have my favorites, and and especially a new one, Lionel Bayeki. You never know, guys. You never know. These young guys are coming right back behind us, and they look great. But I would definitely represent. I'm definitely going to bring in better than last year. I mean, last year was a flop, and I definitely came here to vindicate myself.
All right, thank you, Victor. DJ.
I'm going to address one more person here that cracked the top 6 for the first time last year. The Beast, Rolly Winkler. Rolly, you ready to crack the top 3? Crack, not crock. Crack the top 3. Are you ready to take on these guys?
First of all, I want to say everybody, welcome. That's my opinion to do this year, top 3 for sure. I go for it, I train hard for it. Also, everybody train hard for this competition, for Mr. Olympia. And we see what's going to happen on stage tomorrow.
Nathan, you guys train at the same gym, you just train together. You going to take him out?
First of all, guys, thanks for coming and supporting us. We appreciate it, As for taking Rolly out, even though I'm a training partner, I believe I can. Last year I came off the blocks. I gave the judges and you guys different to look at. I believe I had one of the best conditions on stage. My first Mr. Olympia. I'm now maybe 14, 15 pounds heavier with the same condition, the same package. Like Phil said, my weaknesses, not my strengths. As for taking Rolly, I believe for me, without being big-headed and cocky, I believe I can get everything 8 and 6. Just with my physique itself and showing what I've got and just what it says,
Awesome. That's what we want to hear.
Hey, I'm going to get to the good stuff. So far, Josh has gotten rid of his hair. Sean Roden has grown his hair back. What's going on with the beard, Rolly? We're not keeping the beard for the stage, are we? Beard's like a curse. Nobody wins with a beard.
The beard is something, it's my style, it's what I want. It's what, never I do that, but, when you focus, you train, eat, sleep, you don't care about to be nice in the gym. And the beard, yeah, it's my style, but tomorrow, we gotta do the baby face.
I don't know, I think being pretty is part of it, Phil.